So, as you prepare to become deeply absorbed inside this meditation journey you're about to begin now, to discover how you can close those eyes if you haven't yet. You can still that body, those arms, those legs resting apart, comfortably still, as you prepare to see inside with inner eyes that open wider the more you sink down and drift into deeper and deeper rest. Over the course of the next few minutes, that physical body can relax more and more. The tiny muscles around the eyes and temples can smooth out. The muscles across the forehead, along the jaw, softening, loosening, the shoulders sinking, as you remember your own inner capacity to see with the same eyes that you see with in your dreams. As you sleep deeply at night and you spontaneously float into landscapes from the depths of your unconscious ability to make sense of things and realize the unreal lies of the stories you used to tell yourself will soon become as transparently false as they always were. Because dreams aren't all about pretending. In dreams can come revelations, like an artist or a scientist daydreaming on a sunny afternoon, eyes half closed, hazy, metaphorical images floating through behind the eyes of truths that show you who you are and have always been, becoming, and then an idea strikes. That person, as if from nowhere, an image, a thought, a connection inside, as you hear now, with the same inner ears that you listen with in your dreams at night. And there's nothing you need to try too much less to do, any less than you do when you forget to try, like when you're falling asleep at night, and that body becomes even more still, deeper, arms heavier down, a deep sigh of comfort. That's it. And you know what a deep sigh of relief feels like, do you not? And that body knows how to breathe slowly, rhythmically, deeply, as it does every time you drift off to sleep. I don't want you to drift all the way to physical sleep now, because just by remembering the sensations of drifting hazily and relaxing comfortably, you can bring your consciousness with you into a twilight state of mind, where you're half listening to these words and half lost in the dream of something as simple as being comfortably lost in a forest of trees, a forest of morning mist and dew gleaming on the bluebells, to breathe in pure morning air and feel those feet on the forest floor, the life force around. You can now see, that's it, and hear those trees are here for you to learn. That's right. To see now exactly how each and every tree within this changing inner forest and the rest for inner changing. Each tree has a majestic dignity, a stateliness, an inherent worth, because a tree has branches stretching out, supporting life, its leaves dancing with each gust of wind, strong branches and with deep roots drawing up life, and each tree has its own history, its own story, the rings of its life within its trunk. To hear each tree in this transforming inner forest. For inner transforming discoveries about the worth of being alive through time, to see and hear and feel the seasons change, times of darkness and cold, times of sunlight and warmth, to see births and deaths, to see laughter and sorrow, to see the cycles of the world, and to stand calmly, patiently outside the time and space of rushing woodland creatures, to stand outside the time and space of cities and mankind, to stand outside in the time and the space to breathe and be, and know you are a part of this planet, part of this universe, that you are nature, and nature is you, and you came out of this world, and you have a fundamental right to be here and to be who you are. And to rest in a clearing way inside the space and time, to lean against a tree and gaze off into the distance, the warm sun caressing your skin with the kind of compassion that touches you and reminds you of feelings you thought you'd forgotten, a tenderness towards yourself, of all those times a younger you in the past has struggled, has tried, has criticized themselves and frowned. And a tenderness can well up within for when you stand outside of time and see how saplings struggle to become trees, how buds struggle to become